I'm Hayden Pugh, and this is your EHC-TV sports interview. The Emory Henry University indoor track and field teams completed their postseason meet at the South Atlantic Conference Indoor Championships this weekend. The WAP saw 10 records fall as they finished 12th place. One of these record breakers joins us today on set, cross-country and track and field athlete, Miles Baldwin. Good to have you, Miles.
All right, nice to see you.
So my first question for you is, being one of the top cross-country runners, actually the top cross-country runner this past season, what were some of the pressures you had as being like the guy on the team?
I mean, I didn't feel too much pressure with it. I mean, my past 3 years before that, I was always second. So, in my mind, I'm like, well, I gotta, of course, one up them since all of them were gone. Caleb had his whole thing. Matt had graduated, but I don't think there was too much pressure. I just wanted to exceed what I did last year, like I usually try and do each year, each meet, whatever. So there wasn't too much pressure. So.
That's good. Glad you had fun with it your senior year. Indoor just took place, conference, your last one. You got two school records this weekend. That's pretty amazing. It's a tiring weekend. You run hard for both meets. How did you feel going into the weekend? Like, where was your head at going into conference?
I mean, I'm always pretty uncertain, but like in my mind, I knew I've worked hard enough this season up to that point, so I knew that like I had to do my best and give it my all, and I did, and it paid off pretty well. I got 2 school records. I PR'd by 3 seconds in the mile and just 1 second in the 3K. I wish I could have done a little bit better in the 3K, but a PR is still a PR, so I'm pretty happy with the weekend overall. Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely a good weekend for you. I think overall, the distance team had a very good weekend, and I'm glad it went as well as it did. So I want to ask you a little bit about your past, and when you came from a small school like Floyd County, did you think you were going to have as much success as you have had at Emory?
When I first came in, I was so like uncertain what it was going to be because I came in with a young group. Like we had a young team when I came in. So just about anyone that came in with me, I felt like could do better than me. So I'm just, in my mind, I'm thinking as long as I just stick in there with people, I'll consider that somewhat of success because I knew going to college was a different level and it wasn't going to be the same at high school. And it turned out well. I just thought of racing and competing and working as hard as I could, and it worked out pretty well. So, yeah.
I'm definitely glad you came here. Another question I have, speaking 2 questions ago, I asked you and you commented on Matthew Claypack, our current coach now. How has that been running with a guy for 3 years and now him being your coach?
I mean, it's a little weird. It's not, I mean, it's cool though. It's weird in the sense like I've known and done pretty personal things with him. I've lived with him for 2 years I've been here, so him being a coach is like both cool and a bit odd, but I think it's good, and I think he's liked it. He's found his footing, and I think he's a good coach, and hope he'll continue to be a good coach for you guys in the future when I'm gone. But yeah, it's a bit weird, but I think he's good, and there's no like awkward relationship, We like each other as sort of like a family, just the whole team in general. So, yeah.
So you've been here 4 years, obviously. You've dealt with a lot of different coaches and a lot of different styles, including Matt's new way of helping Coach Sadie and the coaches before, like Tolbert. How has that been like different, changing so often with coaches and training styles?
I mean, it's definitely different. I don't know. I think if I want to think back to the beginning when I had Tolbert, training was a bit like, I don't want to say easy, but like it was more catered for like Division III stuff. It wasn't as complex as it is now, and I think that's because Tolbert himself was a D3 athlete. You know, he competed in the, what was the conference called again?
ODAC.
ODAC, yes. So he's used to that kind of stuff, and then he came to coach for a year. And then Sadie came in, and I mean, she has created like some serious workouts, some serious plans for everyone. So at first it was a little hard to adjust to that some kind of stuff, but I mean, I got used to it eventually, of course. And then with Matt being a coach as well, I mean, Sadie's still here, so not too much has changed, but yeah, you know, there was a lot of change, but lots of things do change. That's kind of like how life goes. Things change. People leave, people come in, people leave, come back. So, but yeah, I think I adjust just fine eventually. Sometimes it takes longer than it should sometimes, but I'll always adjust, so yeah.
Okay, that's a good answer. My final question for you today is, what's your favorite memory been while at Emory and Henry?
Wow, that's a tough question. I don't know. I mean, I could think of like successes of like getting all SAC conference this year in cross. That was pretty good. Felt pretty happy then. I mean, and just in general, the team did really good at conference that year, so I was pretty happy that day. But man, there's literally too many good memories to think of, and that's one of the main drivers why I'm still here is making good memories with the team because we have a special bond, as you probably know. Yeah, people like you, my housemates that I live with, all my teammates, they're fun to be around, and there's countless memories that have been made, and there's still plenty more to be made with my last few months here. So yeah, there's not one great like memory to pinpoint, but if I had to say, I'd probably just say SAC conference this year. That was pretty good one.
Miles, it's been an honor running with you. It's been an honor just being on a team with you for these 2 years that I've been here, and I'm probably everyone else is really glad that you've been on this team. Thank you for joining me today for this interview. I've been Hayden Pugh, and this has been your EHC-TV Sports Interview.